inravio.com.
And welcome to the show. It's the weekly show with Chuck and Bonnie. I'm Chuck.
I'm Bonnie. I'm sunburnt.
And we're back again. Yeah, we're a little sunburned, right? Just a little red. Yeah. So how was your week?
My weekend?
Sure. We'll
Sure.
start there.
It was good. It was good. We had the New York's Best Wing and Beer Festival or something like that. I forget exactly the title of it, but it was something similar to that.
Wings and Things.
No, it wasn't Wings and Things. It was something about the Best Wings
Yes.
and Beer Festival.
Best Wings and Beer. New York's Best Wings Festival.
Okay. I didn't have any beer because
Nope.
I don't like beer, but I did have some wings, and let me tell you, I actually had the best wing I have ever had in my life.
Ever.
Ever. It was unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Well worth it.
Well worth it, yes. I would have paid for that. He gave it to me for free as a taste, but yes, I would have paid for that
It
one.
was good.
Yes.
Good wing. The
Excellent.
smell was amazing. I mean, it's just like so many wing vendors and sauces and oh my God, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Very incredible.
It was busy, but it was
Yes.
a really cool show.
Yeah, it was good. We had a camera crew there, and Kyle and
Mario.
were just doing an awesome job, and Rick was running around, our own Rick Everly.
He got
running
sunburnt too.
Everybody got burnt. Yeah, 4 hours, and you didn't think it was going to be that bad, but it was
Yeah.
bad.
It was sunny that day.
Yeah, we had RJ on board. He was walking around, making some contacts. It was nice, very interesting.
Yeah, it was a good day.
Yes, very good day. It was fun. It was a fun time. Yep. Came back with some awesome footage. We'll have that on the show for you today.
Yes, yeah, we have a little bit to tickle your fancy.
To tease.
Okay.
So what else we have on the show?
Oh, we have all kinds of things on the show today. We've got a restaurant that finally answers the age-old question of where do you want to eat, believe it or not. We have a drug smuggling attempt that has one woman in a sticky situation, a high school teacher with an interesting taste in homework, and tons more. We've got a good show tonight.
All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is Chris Jake, and if InRavio.com spots you at an event wearing this bracelet, they will give you $100.
This is Joe Larson. You should check out the 505 on Racing Show live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or catch us on video on demand anytime, 24/7, only on the InRavio TV network.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com.
Hey, I'm Raul Panther.
And I'm Commander B. Hawkins.
And I'm Rich Willie. We're some of the Proto Men. If we see you without this bracelet, You get punched in the But if you have this bracelet from nradio.com, you can win $100. Put one of these on, or else.
What's up, guys? We're Scared on Fair, and we're here with NRavio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
And we are back, yo.
Welcome back to the show. So, of course, it's time for my favorite part of the show, Stupid News. So, Rochester, New York has a new Chinese restaurant, and it's named perfectly. Ever ask someone where you want to go for dinner, and they said, I don't know? Well, now you know exactly where to take them. Jessie Dong is the owner of this new restaurant, and she says she came up with the idea for the name because she had that same conversation all the time with her kids. And then when she tried to come up with the name for the restaurant, she got the same answer. So it just stuck. So now it's called I Don't Know.
I don't know.
Yes, the I Don't Know restaurant. How beautiful
Perfect.
is that?
So every time I ask you where you want to go, and you're like, I don't know, I'm going to
That's
take
where
you
we're
there.
going.
That's quite of a long drive for us, but it's a good idea.
Yeah, we're going to Rochester because I
Going to
said I don't
Rochester.
know.
Bastard.
Yeah, exactly. So why can't she just answer Rochester again?
Because you don't like to. It's aggravating, and that's what you're in for. Well, here's one. An extra credit assignment that suggested students pose for selfies with their parents' sex toys has aroused controversy among parents, resulted in a probe for the teacher. Interesting that they said probe. The controversy concerns Wing Hua Ling,
Yeah, something like that.
a 10th grade geometry teacher at
Encina High School.
Encina High School in
Alameda.
Alameda, California. Can we put any other big words in here? Okay, Ling says to have suggested students
Pad.
pad their grades by searching in their parents' drawers for condoms, dildos, vibrators, and other adult toys and taking photos with the erotic items? Really? And it's a dude besides?
Yes.
Oh my God. Can you say career ending?
Yeah, exactly.
So the high school administrators implied that Ling's comments were supposed to be a joke. Yeah, but not every student took the extra credit offer as a joke. First off, here's one thing you should never say. Any of those words in front of kids. That's one of the things that's very important. There are reports one student went through with the assignment and showed his photos to fellow students as an example of what the photos should look like. Really?
Can you imagine?
No, I can't imagine. I'm out.
You know what I find hard to believe is that these kids would actually do it. And the reason why I say that is because, one, kids don't ever want to think of their parents as having sex or doing any of those things.
True.
Okay. So then to think that your parents have sex toys is mortifying, one. Two, to actually touch said items in order to take a picture of yourself
True.
with those items would not be something any high school student would do. That would be the last thing I would
Yeah,
do.
I think first thing is seeing them and then screaming, running, screaming as, ah.
Exactly. I mean, what would be worse? Going through your parents' drawers to find their sex toys and finding like a big, giant, I don't know, black, double-ended dildo or something in your mom's.
Anything wrong with that.
But, you know, a double-ended one in your mom's nightstand.
Do we need to be
freak
graphic?
you out. Think about it. That would freak you out. And then to take a picture of yourself holding this
it,
thing,
yeah.
knowing where it's been.
And then where are you going to post it? What are you going to do with that?
Apparently, they were supposed to bring it into school so that
yeah.
Mr. Ling could get his jollies knowing what your mom has at home.
Right, even better. There's, you know, your daughter, daddy's girl, with this big whatever, you know. That turned out to be a party joke or something, and you kept it, right? You know,
Yeah.
That whole gag, you know.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness, that just opens up a can of worms, so to speak. You know, it's just that's. Oh my God, what was he thinking?
I don't know. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
I would never. I don't even want to know what my parents had. It's the last thing I want to know. I hope that they get rid of it all before they die, because I never want to find
Oh
it.
yeah. Go.
Okay, so a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, as they say, but it takes honey to swallow 54 pellets filled with nearly 1.5 pounds of cocaine. 28-year-old Regis Walker of Pembroke Pines, Florida, spent 5 days in a hospital passing the drug pellets after she was arrested last week at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. Walker said she used honey to swallow the pellets, an idea she learned by watching the movie The Mule on Netflix. She was moved from the hospital to the Broward, Maine jail on Tuesday after excreting all 54 pellets, which tested positive for cocaine. Really? 54.
Wow.
And she needed honey to swallow them. How big would they be?
I don't know. They typically are like, you know, condom size, small condom size type stuff.
I can't swallow anything that big. How the hell are you supposed to swallow something that big? I mean, pellets are, okay, maybe like horse tranquilizer size or something.
It's all about the Benjamins, you know. She's trying to make a buck.
Yeah.
She's a businesswoman. Right or wrong?
Yeah, I guess. She claimed that she was not on any kind of public assistance or anything like that. She had student loans that was due and all this kind of stuff. So
that'll make you really do that. Student loans will put you over the top.
She had $10,000 in student loans. That's not that much.
Not that much.
No. I'm sure Kyle has more, I would imagine. Yeah, exactly.
He's shaking his head. So
well, because $10,000 in a student loan, that's nothing.
Small.
That's not even one semester.
Yes, I was going to say, that's like one semester.
Yeah, not even. So that's not that much.
Yeah. I mean, I know people that are, you know.
I know people that are hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I know people that are 40s and 50s and still have, you know, a large portion of student loans to pay back.
Exactly. Exactly.
Go figure.
Okay. Well, this one is actually yours.
Okay. Well, an Indian city announced residents will be paid each time they use public toilets in a bid to curb public urination and defecation. So you're going to be charged every time you use it to curb it.
No, they're paying you.
Oh, they're paying you?
Yes.
Oh, I could make some bucks there. that could definitely happen.
It's the Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation.
Ahmedabad?
Yes, Ahmedabad.
Municipal Corporation, it's named after a corporation, which has about 315 public toilets spread through the city, said officers posted at 67 toilets in areas fraught with public urination and defecation will hand out 1 rupee, less than about 1/5 of a single U.S. penny, to each person who uses the toilets. Now, is that like a week's worth of pay there?
I don't know.
I mean, really?
I don't know.
The idea behind this project is to prevent open defecation in parts of the city where people, despite having public toilets, defecate in the open. AMC officials said they plan to advertise the scheme at local locations known to be hotspots for public defecation. They say the scheme, scheduled to take effect within the next 8 to 10 days, could lead to heavy fines for people who continue to forego the toilets in favor of expelling their waste in public areas.
Really? So 67 public toilets, and they're going to have somebody standing there handing out 1 rupee to anyone who actually uses this public toilet.
Don't they have one of those things like they got in the cabs? You go in there, it's like cha-ching, and it just spits it out. Like a little coin changer.
Yeah, but
Gotta have
what's
somebody
to
standing
stop the person from going cha-ching, cha-ching,
Yeah,
cha-ching, you know, and paying themselves a lot more. But my point is, how much is this guy getting paid that he can stand there
to
all
hand
day?
this out, right.
Right. And there's
That's my point.
67 of them.
So 67 people.
Yes.
What do? I stand at the toilet.
I pay people to pee in a
Even
toilet.
better. I stand at the toilet between 8 to 4. Somebody else comes in at 4. Because keep in mind, 24 hours in a day, right?
Yeah.
So you got 3 boneheads at every one of these toilets.
Uh-huh.
Right?
because people can't help themselves just but poop on the sidewalk.
Yeah, no, but no coot. I mean, come on, there's absolutely no coot left. So, I mean, you got, say, 70 people, right, times 3 shifts, plus you got to have some other ones in case some go on vacation or some are sick. So you're looking at almost 300 people.
Yeah.
Just to stand in toilets. Do they have a badge? That's what I want to know. Does it have a little toilet seat on it? On the badge.
Are they known as poop police?
Halt!
Poop police on
police.
patrol.
Poop patrol.
Oh, good Lord.
Did you shake once or twice?
Oh, God.
I mean, yeah.
No. Okay. A fake orca brought in to scare sea lions from the port in Astoria, Oregon, instead flipped over, filled with water, nearly sank, and didn't do a thing to rid the town of the animals, which locals say are basically the worst visitors ever. The sea lions, which used to visit only for the winter, have instead stuck around this year and taken over local docks. They're eating all the fish, preventing people from reaching their boats, and leaving behind lots of poop. Well, that seems to be a poop-related show today.
Apparently.
The fiberglass orca, which is actually a boat named Island with an operator inside, resembles the predator known to snack on sea lions. It even has speakers that can play orca sounds. But the sea lions seem to know a fake when they see one because they haven't budged. It probably wasn't too hard for them to figure it out, as not many real orcas get flooded by a passing ship and have engine trouble. And there it is, upside down.
Floating
Belly up.
Belly up. Damn orca.
It's crazy. They couldn't, I don't know.
Even better, if you're the guy driving the orca, okay? And you're just putting along there, driving the orca, all of a sudden a bigger whale comes along to eat the orca. And you can't outrun this thing. You're screwed. Engine trouble.
It kind of reminds me of that movie where the guy, what was it, 2 guys inside of the, what was it, a hippo or a rhino or something, and a real one came up and saw it and thought that it was a female and decided
Oh, that was Top Secret.
Okay.
They were inside the cow or something, or the bull?
The cow or the hippo or something, yeah.
And the bull comes up and nails him in the back?
Yes. And the only way for them to get back out of it was through this rubber, like, hiney hole.
Hiney hole, yeah.
So it was basically, they were birthed. Anyway, that was...
I mean, come on.
Yes. We really have to have fake animals.
Do we? So you bring in the animal to get rid of the other animal, then you got to bring in another animal to get rid of that animal. Pretty soon you work your way right back around to the first one you had.
Yeah. And couldn't they just get like a small submarine and paint it to look like an orca?
Apparently not. That one looked pretty real right there, and it didn't do the trick, so
Yeah, I guess.
I'm thinking
maybe they just need to bring
Belly
in
up.
Shamu and let him swim around.
that's all.
Yeah. Bring in a real one.
Bring in a real one, and then, yeah. Get a shark to get rid of the orca. Great white. And
All
bring
right.
in Mungus to get rid of the shark.
Yeah, okay. All right, so we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back this week and next week, a story about a woman who thinks she owns the sun, some good news for marijuana enthusiasts, and more.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com.
Transmission of lice occurs from being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like catching a cold or a flu.
You have guaranteed peace of mind in every bottle of Got Lice because all of our products are completely natural.
And organic.
But strong enough to cover all your lice removal needs while being safe and effective. Our professional technicians are specially trained with our exclusive proven technique to successfully comb out head lice. We come right to your home at your convenience.
Whenever you want us.
We bring everything needed to perform a successful and complete comb out while eliminating your head lice. And we leave you with our exclusive complimentary products to use for the next 10 days following our treatment.
For free.
Our technicians also check all family members who have been exposed to lice. Please visit us on our website today at gotlice.co or feel free to call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 646-257-0121.
Hey, I'm Raul Panther.
And I'm Commander B. Hawkins.
And I'm Rush Weller. We're some of the Proto Men. If we see you without this bracelet, you get punched in the But if you have this bracelet from InRavio.com, you can win $100.
Put one of these on, or else.
Welcome back to the show. Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
On the weekly show, getting you over the hump. So let's go to Rick Eberly for this week and next week.
Hello again, Internet travelers. This is your man, Rick Eberly, back with the latest info on the coolest events happening in New York. So forget about taking it easy and staying in this weekend, because I have your new plans right here. Ladies, tomorrow night is your night at the Emporium in Patchogue. Their ongoing Epic Thursday events are always amazing, and this week's no different, as they host Entourage Ladies Night. They are going nuts and doing free admission till midnight. So make sure you bring your entire entourage of lady friends. There's also going to be music by DJ Footwork, Fox Beats, and RJ Styles. So you know the place is going to be bumping. Doors open at 10 p.m. and it's sure to, who am I kidding? I had you at free admission. That's right. Next up is a show this Friday by one of our favorites, Trombone Shorty and Orlean Avenue. Trombone Shorty's back on Long Island. He's an incredible artist. He's mastered the brass. He's bringing all the funk, soul, and jazz you can handle to the space in Westbury. He'll also be joined by the Pimps of Joy Time. So yeah, this show's going to be incredible. That's this Friday, 7 p.m. at the Space in Westbury. All right, enough music. Let's get on to everyone's true love, alcohol. Their one true love. The cause of and solution to all of life's problems. What's that? Alcohol, you say. Yes. The second annual Better Booze Festival is going down at Webster Hall in Manhattan this Saturday. It may only be their second year, but with the size of this festival and what's going on there, you think they've been doing this for decades. Seriously, this event's going to be all about tasting the greatest alcohol, from delicious craft beer to rich wine and liquor. They'll also have a bunch of food from delectable vendors and a variety of entertainment. Tickets are just $45, and of course, it's 21 and up. Think you might feel guilty drinking all day? Well, you won't, because 10% of all proceeds from sales go directly to Charity Water, a nonprofit organization dedicated to bringing clean water and beer to developing countries. I put the beer part in, but you get it. Well, I think that just about wraps it up. Be sure you're visiting InRavio.com and catching all our other awesome live shows. Follow @InRavio on Twitter and like us at Facebook.com/InRavioWeekly. Be sure you keeping up with me, as usual, when I can speak, at RickEberly.com, at Rick Eberly on Twitter, at Rick Eberly on Instagram, and I'll just see you all next weekend. Have a great week.
I think we need to hit the Better Booze Festival.
I'm telling you, right?
Yeah.
$45, drink free all day.
I'm in.
Better booze.
I'm in.
And delectable delights.
I just want the booze. All right.
Okay.
Back to the stories.
All right.
A woman who claims she owns the sun is taking eBay to court because the online auction house refuses to let people bid on plots of land on the sun that the woman claims she owns as a result of a loophole in the Outer Space Treaty. Spain resident Maria Angeles Duran declared ownership of the sun back in 2010 because the Outer Space Treaty dictates that while no country has a right to claim sovereignty over celestial bodies, individuals are free to stake a claim. As strange as it may seem, the Spanish courts recognized Maria's ownership of the sun, but sadly for the solar entrepreneur, eBay recognizes no such right for Maria to sell plots of land on the sun to the highest bidder, and they have blocked her audacious auction. Maria has won her right to take eBay to court for its actions, and the trial will take place in sunny July. According to Spanish newspaper La Voz de Galicia, the woman who claims she owns the sun is suing eBay for $10,000 because they took commission from her but failed to let her collect payments from bidders who purchased real estate on the celestial body. Somewhat disturbingly, Maria has received a total of 600 orders for plots of land on the sun, totaling $1,200. Really?
600
orders.
people sent her $1,200. $2 a piece.
Yes. So they bought land on the sun for $2. There's only one small, well, there's several problems with this whole situation, but one big major problem is there's no land on the sun.
No land?
No. It's a molten mass.
Molten mass?
Yes. There is actually, well, I don't know for sure that there's no solid part to the sun, but that's what they keep telling us, that it is a molten mass.
A molten mass?
Mm-hmm.
So you can't sell parts of the sun.
Well, you can't have land on the sun. I guess you could own a vial of...
on the sun.
Huh?
Could burn to death on the sun.
Well,
for
yeah,
$2.
that too. That's a whole nother
They fly you right
situation.
in there and we're done with you.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, she got the idea to do this because some other guy registered ownership of the moon.
Really?
Yes. That being the case, Saturn's mine.
You know what?
I'm staking my claim right now.
I'm thinking once everybody leaves the planet, I'll look around, the genie will go, do you want a wish? I'm like,
no, I'm good.
I'll get a Coke.
So you're going to take Earth is what you're telling me.
Everybody's gone. So when they all leave, I'll just like, do you have any wishes? Well, everybody left. They went to the moon. They went to the sun. Give me a Coke. What else is there? You're
I
done.
guess so.
Got it all down pat. How about this one? Pot smokers will get some kind treatment from the state of Colorado this fall when the state government plans to waive its special 10% tax on recreation marijuana for 1 day only. The state isn't doing this as a favor to fans of cannabis, but as the Governor John Hickenlooper, you making this up?
No.
Made clear when asked after signing a bill that creates the tax holiday, he said, "I've got no comment on that. Hopefully everyone will close their shops, but more likely it's going to look like an early version of Black Friday for marijuana stores on September 16th. The tax holiday is being forced by a conflict in the state constitution. Marijuana sold on September 16th will still be subject to regular sales tax and local taxes, which are always charged in addition to the 10% special tax, of course. The 1 day break from pot taxes will likely never happen again." So you're buying the stuff. By the time you get done with all the taxes, it's probably an extra 50%, right? You know what they call that in the real world, right? Loan sharking. Right? So.
Yeah, well, they're claiming that that all of these excess taxes are promoting black market marijuana.
What do you mean promoting?
Basically, there's so much taxes that people are turning to black market.
Of course, why wouldn't they?
Because of a 10% tax. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean,
The whole thing is ridiculous.
That's just their portion of the tax.
Yes.
You know, then you got the other tax and the other tax and the other tax.
So what's going to happen is just before September 16th, there's going to be a run on the banks to get loans so that people can go and stock up for a long period. Well, I mean, think about it. Marijuana is dried, so it will get stale, just like regular tobacco,
Sure.
but it probably will keep for a very long period of time. So if they stock up and buy, say, a year's worth,
Then they
without
could.
their 10% tax, they're actually doing pretty darn good.
What about the 5% they got to pay at the bank or whatever it is? Because they're taking out a loan.
Yes, but it's still less than the 10%.
Yeah, so they're making out 5%.
And maybe they can get a really big loan with a bunch of their friends, and then they can
Co-op
all
loan.
yes, they can pay it all back together, and they can get like 5 years worth.
5 years worth of Labrador. They could.
Or maybe they could just grow up and stop it.
There you go.
No, apparently not.
No, I haven't seen
Okay.
that working out.
No. All right.
Yeah.
Well, keeping with the same theme here.
Okay.
All-inclusive resorts are all the rage these days. You can find one for nearly everything you might want to do, from hiking to fishing to sunbathing, and the list goes on and on. Colorado did not want to be outdone, so there is a new 170-acre resort opening July 1st in Durango for all you cannabis connoisseurs. Unfortunately, due to state law, they won't be able to provide you with pot, but you can bring your own. They do provide hiking, yoga sessions, horseback riding, and workshops of marijuana cultivation. I sure hope they have plenty of munchies. Guests stay in cabins that allow smoking on porches, but not inside, and rates start at $395 per person per night. Really? So they're going to have classes on how to grow your own.
Grow your own and supersede the whole tax thing. But we're going to charge you $395 a night to learn that. That's kind of high even for New York City. Durango, we were in Durango. Actually, it is a one-horse town. We were in Durango, and there was a guy riding a horse through the town.
Yes.
It is literally a one-horse town when I was there. Oh, and it was also, interesting enough, the first place I saw a horse being, somebody riding a horse through town, but it was also the first place I saw a smart car. Remember? A little tiny car we took a picture of. Like, what is that? It's like something you can pick up and you put in your pocket. It doesn't seem too smart when you can sit there and put your arms out both windows.
Yes.
It doesn't seem smart to me. Anyway, so when we return, footage from New York's Best Wing Fest, Glory Days, 2-minute warning, and more.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay with us. Weekly Show.
What's up, guys? We're Scano Fair, and we're here with Enravio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
This is Joe Larson. You should check out the 505 on Racing Show live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or catch us on video on demand anytime, 24/7, only on the InRavio TV network.
And we are back. Welcome back to the show. Hope you're having some fun. That's the plan of the show, is to try to give you a little bit of smile and, so you can wake up tomorrow, put on that smile, and plow through the same crap for the rest of the week.
God, you're so positive.
Well, just trying to put it out there. I am positive. I'm happy.
Okay.
See?
All right, so we have our footage from Wingfest, so check this out.
What's up, everyone? This is Kyle from InRavio.com, and we are here live at the New York Best Wing Festival 2015, and things are kicking off. The wings look delicious, the beer looks cold, and the people are more than awesome. We're going to check out all the delicious food, drink all the delicious drinks, and meet all the awesome people they have to offer. Let's check it out right now. 2015 New York Best Wing Festival. This is Kyle from InRavio.com, and we are here at the New York Best Wings Festival, and I'm standing next to celebrity chef, the Chris Santos from CHOP. Chris Santos, how are you?
I'm great, man. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. The weather's great, and everything smells amazing. Hey guys, this is Kyle from InRavio.com, and we are here right now still at New York's Best Wing Festival 2015 at NYCB Theater. I'm sitting next to my friend, Chef Gio. How are you, sir?
How are you, Kyle?
Excellent. How are you enjoying the festival so far?
Living the dream, bro. Having a great time. It's a beautiful day out, tons of people. Eating my wings. Can't be happier.
What do you think sets your wings apart from the other dozens of amazing people that are here today?
The cleansing process and the marinade. And the grill. Everybody fries. I can go anywhere and get a fried wing.
You guys grill. I gotta say, the ovens here are massive. You guys have an operation and a half here.
It gets a little hot back here, man.
I got a shot of that right there. Oh my God, that's bigger than my whole kitchen at home. It's just your grill.
Doing it over here.
That about does it. We've seen the Wing Festival, everything we've had to see. It's been amazing. Everything here at the NYCB Theater has been fantastic. The weather was great, the food was delicious, the beer was cold, and the kids had fun. We're going to be here every year. I guarantee you it's an amazing time. We recommend everyone to come out here. We will see you at the 2016 Wing Festival 2015. Have a great day. Woo!
Wow, good job, Kyle.
Awesome job, guys. I got to tell you, I know Kyle's not 100% happy with that, but I was there for this, and I was really impressed I think everybody was. I think everybody was very impressed the way Kyle and Mario did their job. They really, they went right to it. They got it done. They came back with some awesome footage. I think they did great.
I agree.
I couldn't be happy. I think that's a good job by those guys. Good job.
Thumbs up, guys.
Thumbs up.
All right, so back to the news.
Ah.
Believe it or not, there's a new cheese on the market. It's said to have a real kick, quote unquote. It comes from Serbia, costs about $500 per pound, and is made from, believe it or not, donkey milk. Supposedly, donkey milk is low in fat, is considered medicinal because it's similar to human milk, and has 60 times more vitamin C than cow's milk. Also, the reason it is so expensive is because it takes about 12 liters of milk to make 1 pound of cheese. That's approximately 3 gallons of milk, 1 pound of cheese.
Wow.
Ew. That's all I have to say to that. Ew, I'm not eating donkey cheese.
Donkey cheese.
I'm not doing donkey cheese. No.
Donkey cheese?
No, not
Sorry
happening.
about that. I blew everybody out into control. But I'm not a fan of donkeys after the whole Grand Canyon fiasco.
We did fine with the donkeys at the Grand Canyon. None of them bit us or anything.
They wanted to.
Well,
They weren't friendly.
No, because
they didn't want you to ride them down there.
Those were not the
They
riding
weren't
donkeys.
the riding donkeys. They would have put your stuff
But
on
these
them.
are Serbian donkeys.
Oh, are they nicer?
I don't know, but they make milk apparently.
Yeah, apparently for $500 a pound of cheese. Next time I'm at Stop and Shop, what do you want? Give me a quarter pound of the Serbian. I'm gonna say that donkey cheese. I'm gonna have to. All right, Kyle, set me up with the GoPro. I'm going in. I gotta do it.
As I was looking for these stories, the headline for it was not donkey cheese. It was 1 pound ass cheese sells for $500. And I was like, it was.
That's good. We're going there tonight. We're going to finish up with RJ early. I'm going there tonight. Make sure that GoPro's charged. I'm going in. Can we hide it somewhere? Maybe I can hide it under my tie or something?
Oh, that's a possibility. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, that's good. Ass cheese. You got some ass cheese? Some from under? Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
Kyle likes
All
that type of stuff, the hidden camera.
Yeah.
Right? It's always good for a joke. We should do that. Probably get thrown out of places, but.
Yeah, probably.
Well, this one is a British student said he paid $157 to change his name and get a new passport to avoid a $336 fee to connect his name to a Ryanair plane ticket.
Correct his name.
Oh, correct his name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Adam Armstrong, a 19-year-old student at Leeds City College, said his girlfriend's stepfather obtained the tickets for a June 11th trip to Ibiza and mistakenly put his last name in as West because the student's Facebook name was Adam West as a joking tribute to the Batman actor. Armstrong said Ryanair officials were not helpful and told him the $336 fee for changing the details of his booking would not be waived or reduced. Armstrong said he was able to have his last name legally changed to West free of charge via deed poll, and it only cost him $157 to purchase a new passport in Liverpool using his new name.
So a screw up by an airline gets him one of the coolest names around.
Well, screw up by the father.
Yes.
Who used the wrong name with the airline.
And a unaccommodating, unhelpful, pain in the butt airline garnered him one of the coolest names of all time.
Adam West.
Yes. I love it. I love that he was actually ingenious enough to go, well, fine, screw
The
you,
lesser
I'm
of
changing
two-
my name.
The lesser of two evils, and he saved more than $157.
Mm-hmm. So is he going to change his name back to Armstrong, or you think he's going to stay Adam West after this is all done, after he travels?
Or does he have two names?
Think he'll hyphenate?
Can use both of them. He's got two passports now.
No.
No?
No, he probably had to
Turn
give
it in.
back the other one,
Yeah.
which would make it that much more of a pain in the tail to change his name back. So I guess he's Adam West for life. That's still cool.
Does he have the bat belt? That's what I want to know. And will they let him on the plane with the bat belt?
No.
I mean, you know, would you change your name to Adam West just because you wanted to wear spandex with a big bat signal on it all the time and a cape?
I don't know. Kyle?
Kyle would. I could definitely see him with the bat, with the cape and the whole thing.
I don't know. What? He's a Spider-Man guy.
He's a Spider-Man guy. He likes tight. Spider-Man. I tell you, Spider-Man's cool too.
I don't know. I think Adam West is a cooler name than Peter Parker.
Yeah, but Spider-Man? Who would win in a fight, Batman or Spider-Man? Let's have it.
Spider-Man.
This is a talk for Save and Continue, you know, on Thursday.
I think Spider-Man would win in a fight.
You think so?
Yes. Because he can.
Because he's in neighborhood Spider-Man.
No, because he can encase you in all that spider stuff. Where Batman has to get out whatever cool little tool he's going to use.
Yeah, but he's got an anti-spider gun, I'm sure.
Yeah, but he has to get that tool out. Whereas Spider-Man just goes and you're done. So, yeah, I think Spider-Man would win. But anyway, on to another thing.
Okay.
A former Byron Center teacher and coach who was convicted of having sex with a student managed to win a state Supreme Court appeal, but lost when he ended up getting more time in prison when he was resentenced. 43-year-old Glenn Davis pleaded guilty to having sex multiple times with a 15-year-old student over a 7-month period starting September 2012. He was sentenced in October 2013 to 6 to 30 years in prison, but appealed that term and based that on a faulty calculation of sentencing guidelines. The state's highest court granted him the right to be resentenced, and the new correctly calculated guidelines called for a sentence lower than the one he received. However, Judge Dennis Lieber found out that since he has been in prison, Davis has used his family and friends to secret notes out of the prison. The messages were left in a car parked near a bar in Byron Center and retrieved by the victim during the nearly 3 years Davis has been behind bars. So he went for the appeal. He got the appeal. He then got a reduced sentence, but then he ended up with a longer sentence because he was contacting the girl that he had actually been having sex with that got him in prison to start with.
But she's not 15 anymore.
No, she's 18 now. Yeah, she's good to go now, but that doesn't matter because it's too late. Point is, he couldn't keep his mouth shut. He still had to contact her.
Still had to contact her.
What a dope. But then again, he's in prison, so yeah, he's a dope. Mm-hmm.
Love's a wonderful thing.
That's not love.
To contact her.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we've got Glory Days 2-minute warning and fact or fiction. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
What's up, guys? We're Scan on Fair, and we're here with Enravio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
This is Joe Larson. You should check out the 505 on Racing Show live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or catch us on video on demand anytime, 24/7, only on the Enravio TV network.
Awesome job by our band. Weekly show band. Good job, guys. Welcome back.
All right, so we're going to take our 2 minutes for the Glory Days 2-minute warning.
Hello again, everybody. We're Bruce and Disco from the Glory Days Show, and this is your Enravio Sports 2-minute warning.
Just days after standing before the world's press claiming he was the man that would clean up FIFA, newly re-elected President Sepp Blatter suddenly just resigned. Claiming that FIFA required profound restructuring, the man who was elected to his 5th consecutive term as FIFA president has effectively said, in the words of the immortal Roberto Duran, no mas.
You got to put your hands up, Till.
He is done. He's finished. And although he wasn't part of the indictment that included 14 members of the FIFA executive board, he was being pressured to step down by his own advisors in the international soccer community. U.S. Department of Justice officials revealed that a number of soccer insiders are eager to talk to the investigator in order to obtain leniency in their sentencing. Sounds to me like the choir is getting ready to sing.
Me. Okay. In
FIFA.
2010, the FIFA Executive Board voted to award the 2022 World Cup to Qatar over the United States. 14 members of that committee have since been indicted, and although FIFA claims there will be no revote for the bids, now that Blatter is out, anything is possible. How did Qatar ever get to win the hosting bid anyway? The average temperature in the summer, which lasts from May through September, is 113 degrees. That's not the high, that's the average. Since winning the bid, Qatar has been bashed for its inhumane living conditions for the migrant workers that are preparing the country for the event. According to reports, 1,200 workers have already been killed during construction, and that number is predicted to be as high as 4,000 before the games were even played. Imagine how many are going to be killed in the soccer violence in the stands alone.
Well, I wonder if they allow flare guns.
Good question.
Or rocket launches. You can get the lowdown on what's happening in sports and more on The Glory Days Show with Bruce and Disco every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. here in the East, only on the Enravio TV network. This has been your Enravio Sports 2-Minute Warning. I'm Paul Descalfani. That's Bruce Oler, and you have been warned.
Welcome back.
Thanks,
Good
guys.
job by the guys.
Yeah, they're always great.
FIFA.
FIFA? No.
FIFA, Pfeiffer, Foofer, FIFA, Pfeiffer.
You're terrible. It's FIFA.
This guy is kicking a soccer ball around.
I know you don't like soccer.
Nah, it's not.
All right, so now we're going to try another round of our new game, Fact or Fiction. Really? Okay. According to a recent study, the fictional villain from the series Harry Potter, Voldemort, is currently polling better among citizens than a majority of the Republican presidential candidates. Fact or fiction?
Fact.
It is fact. Okay. I could see it. I could see it.
Can you see it?
Yes. All right. According to a survey conducted by the Washington Post and ABC News, Voldemort, among several other fictional characters such as Terminator and the shark from Jaws, currently have higher favorability numbers than many of the Republican candidates. Ouch.
Scary. I know people that are really into that.
Well, you know, to be honest with you, I would go probably for Voldemort before I'd go for some of our actual candidates too.
Double door, back door, side door.
Oh, stop
front
it.
Door.
All right. Offering mothers and fathers a greater degree of control than ever over their baby's development in utero, UCLA scientists announced a new procedure on Wednesday that gives parents the ability to select the sexiness of their child. Fact or fiction?
I'd like to say fact, because I need some help if we ever have kids.
I'm going to say fiction. Yeah, see, fiction.
Ah.
No, come on. There's no way that they're going to be able to get that through because there's certain things that people are all for and there's other ones that they say absolutely not, you can't.
Can they actually do that?
No, it doesn't matter whether they can or not. It's something that people don't want you to be able to do because once you can do certain things like that, then it allows you to be able to do other things which people are totally against. So it's not going to happen.
That's just the good-looking people that don't want the ugly people to finally have good-looking kids because then there's competition going on. That's what it is. So I'm just destined to have a bald-headed kid, fat, who looks like the Michelin Man. That's what it boils down to.
Gotcha.
Am I right or wrong?
All right. Only one voter showed up at a Rick Santorum event being conducted in Iowa this Monday. I don't even know what that is.
I'm guessing whoever it was the guy won. Whatever he voted, it was it. It was done.
I feel like a complete idiot because I don't have a clue what they're talking about. Apparently, just one Iowan showed up at 2 p.m. campaign stop Monday at a restaurant in the unincorporated community of Hamlin, population 300, according to a report from the Des Moines Register. Peggy Toft, an insurance agent who chairs the county's Republican Party. Oh, I get it. Only one person actually showed up at this rally. I get it now.
That sucks.
Ding, 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 I'm dopey. Oh, well, I missed it.
No, even worse. Ding, ding, ding. I'm not running anymore. I mean, one person showed up.
Yeah, that's
Can't
true.
run a campaign with one person backing you.
No,
At least need
not
two. Even his wife didn't show up. Go figure.
Yeah.
All right, when we come back, we're going to wrap things up. See you right after the break.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there. And we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com.
And welcome back.
Welcome back.
So we have a little spot by Joe Larson. He does our 505 on Racing show, and he's got a little NASCAR racing spot of what's coming up this weekend in racing.
This is the 505 on Rant, and I want to tell you, if you missed last week's show, you missed a good one. We talked about Pocono. We talked about Martin Truex running away with the race. We talked about the empty seats that are already paid for and nobody sat in them. We talked about Tim Richmond, whose troubles with NASCAR and trouble with his health sent the man home, wouldn't let him race. We talked about whether that was right or was wrong. We talked about local racing. We talked about the Formula One series. We talked about the IndyCar series. We talked about the NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour while they were at the Stafford Motor Speedway. This week coming up, the top three series are going to be, the Cup Series, the Xfinity Series, they will be at Michigan, and the Truck Series, they will be at the Motorsports Park. So, with that being said, tune in Monday, 7 to 9 p.m. here at InRavio.com for the 505 on Racing Show. Hope to see you then.
Cool.
Thanks, Joe.
Definitely got to check out 505 on. It's a good show.
Yeah, if you like NASCAR racing, it's definitely a way to go.
Yes.
You want to check it out. Tell all your friends.
All right, well, that's all the time there is for us today.
That's it, we're
Believe
done?
it or not, we are done. Yes. So
Stick a
visit
fork in us, we're done.
Yes. Visit InRavio.com. Follow at InRavio on Twitter, like our Facebook page, facebook.com/InRavio. You know, all of those kind of places. We're basically everywhere in social media. So come back and see us again next week, and see you later. Bye.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.